Hi, this is Julie with Beadaholique, and in this video I'm going to teach you how to bead weave this little accent that I have on my bracelet. So I have this loom piece that I did, and we have instructions on beadaholique.com and on our YouTube channel is how to do loom work, and this project, Puppy Love, is also on the website with the pattern. But I wanted to show you in this video how to do this little finishing touch. It was just a little add-on I did, and I thought it'd be fun to show you how to do it in this video. So I used NYMO thread to do my loom work, and that's what this is here. So I'm going to go ahead and weave this little accent with the same NYMO thread and the same 10-0 Miyuki Delica seed beads as I did in my loom piece. You can also use FireLine. That would work well for this little decorative accent, although I would not recommend it for the bracelet itself. So to do this, you're going to string on a couple feet of your thread. And I just have my basic beading needle here. I'm going to pick up 4 of the Miyuki Delica beads. And I'm going to just bring them down to just maybe 4 or 5 inches from the end. And I'm going to make a knot. And by doing so, I make a loop. And I pull them all together. So I have this little cluster now. And now I'm going to go ahead and make another knot. And I actually went through my knot twice there. Just going to pull it down. So that's nice and secure. That's not going to move. Now I'm going to go up through one of my beads. And I'm going to pick up a red bead. Now I'm just going to go through the white bead next to it. And I'm going to pick up another red bead. You might already be guessing at how this is made. The entire little accent is made by just going around and around, picking up different sequences of beads as you go. So really very easy and something that can be easily adapted to a lot of different variations and designs using different beads as well. So I've almost made it all the way around. I just need one more red bead. Okay, so now I'm going to go through that white bead. So I've completed my circle. And actually, I could stop right there. You could just have a really petite little accent. Or you can keep going. And this was actually the debate I was having when I was making this, is how many layers do I add? Because it was pretty fun to just keep adding. So I just went through the red bead next to it. And all this is going to be is going around and around. So now I'm going to pick up 2 of my black beads and go through the next red bead. Now I'm going to pick up 2 more black beads and go through the next red bead. 2 more of my black beads. Go through the next red bead. And 2 more. And now we're going to go through those 2 black beads as well. So let's see what shape we have now. So another fun little shape, but I'm not done. It actually reminds me of a quilting block at this point. And so now I'm going to add 2 white beads. And then just go through the 2 black beads, 1 layer over. Two more white beads. Okay, so I went through 2 more black beads, going to pick up 2 more white beads. Oops, I think I caught my tail. I did. Just grab that out of there. Okay, and 2 more white beads. All right, and now I'm going to go through the next 2 white beads over. And we'll see what we've got now. So again, we could just stop or we could keep going. And I'm going to go 1 more layer. So I'm going to pick up 3 black beads. So 1, 2, 3. These are actually going to end up sitting on top of my previous set of 2 black beads. I'm just going to now go through those 2 white beads. 3 more black beads, and we are almost done with this. And I could have kept going more. You could really just keep going and going. Okay. And then 3 more black beads. And 1 more set of 3 black beads, and then I will show you how to tie this off. All right, so we've got the last 3 black beads. We went through the 3 white beads, and now we've got our matching little guy, and that would make a very cute pair of earrings actually at this point. So I'm going to go around another time without picking up beads. I'm just going to retrace my steps. And this is just helping to make it extra secure and extra tight. So the 10-0 Miyuki Delicas, they have pretty nice big holes. So you could use even a thicker thread if you wanted to. That would work in this case. I like using the same thread I already used in my project. That way I didn't need to buy any more ingredients. Speaking of ingredients, you can find all the supplies for this project at Beadaholique.com. We have a wide selection of Miyuki Delicas and a lot of different loom patterns too. We have a lot of free projects with loom patterns. So I've gone all the way around, and I'm just going to now have my thread exit one of those black beads. I'm going to slip my needle under my thread bridges between a couple black beads, make a little loop, and have my needle go through that loop and pull down and pull snug. I'm going to do that one more time right at that same spot and pull. And now I'm going to go through a little bit more. Okay, and let's just do one more knot. So we want this guy really nice and secure, especially if you are putting him on a clasp on a bracelet, because that's going to get a little bit more wear than, say, a pair of earrings. Okay. Make sure my tail here is out of the way. All right, and personally, I don't like ending where I'm exiting a black bead going into a white bead when I trim my tail, just because I have the black thread here. So I'm just going to go in through those couple white beads, out a black bead, and at this point, I'm going to trim my tail, and I'm just using a pair of scissors. There we go. Now what you can do with the original tail you have 2 options. If you feel that your thread was nice and secure, and I actually feel it's pretty darn secure, you could just trim it right there. Or you can thread your needle back onto your tail. And then just work it into your beadwork. So you can just go around a couple times with that tail just to help give it a little bit of extra security. If you wanted to, you could tie another knot in here. It's definitely an option. NYMO knots are pretty secure and pretty tight. It is a very nice soft thread. So when I tied that double knot, I feel good about it. So here I went through a couple more beads, and I'm just going to trim it off. And there we go. And if you look at the way I attached it, I just took a jump ring and I went ahead and I threaded it through one of my beads. So that was the only way that was the only manner I used to attach it. So it was very simple, very easy, and nice and clean. So I just opened a jump ring, slipped it through a bead, and slipped it through the end chain link and closed it back up. But there's that little bauble that we were able to bead weave pretty quickly using beads from our existing project. Quick and easy, and just kind of a fun little accent. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please subscribe to our YouTube channel and check out all our other videos at Beadaholique.com as well as on YouTube. And that's what that looks like on my wrist. So thanks for watching.